Hello again, everyone. Todd Michael Putnam here from Creative Adventure Tables, bringing you another adventure table idea. And this is Inhospitable Halflings. Inhospitable Halflings. Now, the idea behind this is that the adventurers come into a shire or a halfling or hobbit style town, or village, I should say, and they have to get some information. There is a wizard here in the shire that they have to get some information from. This area right here, the Wizard of Whitestone Tower is in particular the one that they are going to have to go meet and see. Obviously he's a halfling wizard. This is where he makes his residence from. And as the players come in, of course, they are greeted with a nice halfling type shire with nice winding pathways, and of course each hobbit home is going to have its own smoking leaf garden next to it, where they grow their own vegetables and smoking leaves and things like that. But the first thing that they're going to have to do is they're going to have to check in with the mayor, because all foreign visitors are required to register with the mayor. Why? That's because the halflings like to have their town as quiet as they possibly can, or their shire, I should say, as quiet as they possibly can, and they don't want any rabble-rousers or renegades or hooligans coming into their town and making a mess of things. And so they just kind of size up the players, and we'll ask all kinds of intrusive questions about what they're doing and what their professions are, one by one, and what is it that you do, and what are you looking for in the Shire? There's no dragons, hordes, golds here, and stuff like that. And so basically trying to make them feel a little bit uncomfortable and unwelcomed, that they don't need to stay any longer than absolutely necessary, because halflings just value their relative peace and quiet. So once they've checked in with the mayor, then they'll be told, of course, that you can attempt to go see the Wizard of the Whitestone Tower, but good luck with that, because he's not kind to taking visitors. So here you can see the heroes that I'm using are, of course, the very recognizable folks from Vox Machina. Got those from WizKids recently. They are fantastic, so I'm just using them for these type scenarios. And so they will go in, and they will come to see the Wizard of the Whitestone Tower, and he may greet them from the top of the tower, but he hasn't actually officially met them until he comes out his front door to speak to them. So he will talk to them from the top of his tower, and when they tell him, what information they're looking for, he will say to them that he doesn't know them, they are not his neighbors, he does not trust them, and so perhaps they could work a trade. And so he will have a couple of basically fetch and send type missions that he will send them on to curry his favor. He doesn't need their gold. He doesn't need a lot of things from them, but there's some unpleasantness that's been going on in the town, in the Shire, that he would like to be handled. And there'd be a number of things that he would basically send them on small errands. And each of the additional houses that are here, each of these little farmsteads, if you will, hobbit houses, he will send them on to either retrieve something or to get payment for something, for services that he has rendered. And it'll be up to the heroes to go in there, and each one of those is, of course, going to be a parlay, a social interaction type adventure, where they have to get them to pay up the 3 chickens that they owe, or whatever it is, to the wizard, because that's the kind of stuff that is bartered for in a halfling town. So there'll be 3 of those missions, and then the final mission will be the big one that he has, that he says, well, that's all well and good, and I appreciate that you did these things for me, and but if once ask your question, when they ask the question, they're going to, oh, well, that's going to be a bit more. And he's going to talk about the Witch of Deadwood Forest, who is somewhat behind the Whitestone Tower. And the Witch of Deadwood Forest, they've had a property dispute for some time now. And of course, the Wizard of the Whitestone Tower likes to have everything green and growing and alive and vibrant. But the Witch of Deadwood Forest, who's right behind him, her influence, it basically everything is always dying, everything is decaying. and it butts up against his property line. And there's where they disagree, where the property does or does not extend to. Basically, about this pond over here, and so you see these trees that are like kind of fall shaded. Those are the ones that are like halfway in between. And so they're going to have to go and talk to the Witch of Deadwood Forest and try and get her to change her ways, or get her better yet, to leave. And that could end up being, they could bribe her, they could threaten her, they could get into a fight with her, whatever it might be. But if it's a fight, it should be relatively low key, because again, the mayor has warned them about a big comeuppance in creating distractions and noise pollution and irritations in the Shire. So if they're going to have some kind of a combat, they need to kind of keep it low key in order to get her to remove herself to a new location, or to accede to the White Wizard's demands of the property line values. Once they have done that, then they can go back to the Wizard of the Whitestone Tower, and he will impart the information that they have for him. So this is very much a different type of adventure. It isn't constant combat or anything like that. This is very much designed to be more of a social type adventure, where you get to meet different NPCs. They have deep personalities, and they all have their own motivations and needs. And you could do that where the wizard sends somebody to this one here in order to get, say, the 3 chickens back. But before this person will give the 3 chickens, the heroes are going to have to go all the way across town, as it were, over to here, and figure out some other, that maybe this gentleman over here, this neighbor, owes this one over here something himself. So it's a constant exchange type thing, where they have to solve one problem before they can solve another problem. And again, with the halfling that's in this residence over here. So that's the basic idea behind the halfling inhospitality, because of the low key grudges and family feuds that are going on, bubbling underneath the surface in this hobbit or halfling shire. So as far as what this table is made from, the battle mats themselves are a pair of WizKids grassland mats. These things are fantastic. They're my favorite battle mats so far. They have a nice felt type feel to them. The minis don't slide around very easily. They kind of stick a little bit more, which is good. There's no sheen to it when the light comes beaming down on it. I don't get a glare like you get with the vinyl mats, so that's fantastic. And then a lot of the rest of this is Monster Fight Club. So these walkways here are all Monster Fight Club, and on the flip side of them, there's rivers. So they're very versatile. So you can get those from Monster Fight Club. I've got several sets here. Then the trees and the bushes, all the different colors trees, whether the yellow ones, I think the yellow ones I have painted though, but there's orange ones and green. And I even have, by the mayor's house, I have a pink, like a blossom tree that's over there. And of course the bushes and the rocks, this gray rock and these brown colored rocks. Those are all from Monster Fight Club. You get those monsterfightclub.com. Those are great. And the pool, the water, the little lily pond, that is also from Monster Fight Club. These dead trees are actually from Monster Fight Club as well. That's what these canopies, removable, that's what those are right there. So very versatile products as far as tree terrain. They're I gotta say, they're my favorite tree terrain that I use by far. And then the rest of it is all stuff that I got off of eBay or from Etsy. For like these right here, these are just fields that somebody had crafted. So I grabbed those. And these various little hobbit houses are actually aquarium decorations from Amazon.com. So that's it. That is everything. Thank you so much for watching. If you watch this far and you're interested in this kind of stuff, please like and subscribe. Really helps out the channel. Doesn't cost you anything, and burns a couple calories when you click on it with that index finger. So benefit to everyone. So please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next adventure. Take care. Bye.